Hi everyone, it's your girl Designer Soapbox and I am back with another video. So in today's video, we're going to chat about why you are being denied for high limits, particularly Navy Federal Credit Union, but you can also use this information for other lenders or banks of why you're being denied for high limits. So let's get right into it. Why you are being denied for high limits requests. Okay. So pretty much too much available credit or too many credit cards that you may have, especially if they're recent. That's a big factor of why you've been denied high limit credits. If you have several credit cards or a lot of available credit already, then you have a high risk of getting into debt. Yes, that is true. Then you have a high risk of getting into debt because that means you are likely to use this credit, which may result in you not paying it back. I know that it's kind of an oxymoron, but it is what it is. If your income is too low by the credit card issuer standards, your credit limit increase may be denied as well. So sometimes income does play a factor in this as well, especially if your income is lower than your credit limit as well, especially during times like this such as a pandemic. So how likely you are to be affected by an economic downturn is what we're going to talk about, which is the Fico Resilience Index, right? So this is what it means. It's something that has been created to show how likely you are going to be affected by an economic downturn, such as something like the pandemic that we're currently in. So consumers with a lower index rating are more resilient, and consumers with a higher index rating indicates more sensitivity to shifting economic conditions. Okay, so I have a chart here. So 1 to 44 basically is more resilient, so you will unlikely have an effect by an economic downturn, okay? The moderate is 45 to 59, which is a score, and you're in the middle. You're still okay, and you'll likely not be affected by an economic downturn. 60 to 69 is sensitive, which is also kind of like, okay, you will likely be affected by an economic downturn. You'll likely go into debt. You'll likely fall behind some credit card debt. You'll likely fall behind credit card payments, etc., etc. And then 70 to 99 is very sensitive, which just means going downhill. You're just not prepared for an economic downturn. So this is how lenders look at, basically your ratings in the way that you may be affected in your economic downturn. So the Fico Resilience Index, which I just went over, but I just want to give you guys more insight on how to find this score. You can view it on your myfico.com, and this basically will show you your Fico Resilience Index. Now, this is paid. It's $29.95 a month, which I have, and it shows the Fico Resilience Score, right? So on the right side of the screen, I'm showing you guys what it's going to look like when you have this on myfico.com. You can see your Fico Resilience Index, right? So you see that one score is 66, which means it's sensitive because it's between those numbers. And it's 2 red flags, like an icon right there that tells you 2 red flags. So it will tell you why your score is 66 and what is causing the score to be 66. So you will want to work on those 2 red flags. Okay, then I have another one down where it's 48 moderate, which means that you're stable. You may be stable in the event of an economic downturn. So this is how lenders look at your score when trying to consider higher limits or giving you more available credit. They want to know that you're able to pay them back, right? Because they have to make money as well. So how to get approved for higher limits, okay? So if you're, with Navy Federal or with another credit union, I do a lot of videos on credit on Navy Federal, so I definitely talk about how to increase higher limits. And there have been a lot of talk about, we all know that Navy Federal is a credit union that does give out hefty limits. So a lot of people may wonder, well, I have a 700 plus or I have a 750 plus, and all my limits are high in my other credit cards, but they just gave me $500 for an increase. They gave me $1,000 for an increase. I wasn't expecting this. So, like I said, there is some things that you need to look at, and there's some things that you may have not been aware of. So, FICO Resilience Index is kind of something that a lot of people aren't aware of. So, I wanted to bring it up. So, how to find what's affecting your score is basically the red flags that I showed you on the myfico.com, and what you want to do is find what is affecting your score. So here is a screenshot of what may be affecting your score, right? There is a credit mix, a high impact of something that's affecting your score. And what's affecting this person's profile is a high percent of revolving accounts and no installment loan activity. So there are things that you may, that may be affecting your score that you may not be aware of. So the best thing to do is find out first, and then whether it's paying down the debt to decrease your resilience score, high percentage of revolving accounts, no installment loan activity, etc., etc. Whatever is affecting your score, you may want to pay attention to that before requesting high limits. Then once you've done that, after you've completed, finding out what's affecting your score and taking action, wait until it updates on your credit report, then reapply or a reconsideration for a higher limit. This should make your resilience score decrease, and you should be whether in a moderate or in a more resilient score, and you should be able to get approved for higher limits. So a little bit of tips is most lender has not used this resilient FICO score index, which the FICO score index that I've just showed you on my FICO score, they necessarily don't use that particular structure, but they have an internal score system that is a similar structure with the same factors. So the reason why I'm bringing up the resilient FICO score index is because most lenders have a similar system with a similar structure that consider the same factors. So this is also a good way to review on your own, since it's available to us and it's available to the public, that it can help us kind of figure out what they're looking at, right? Because some may think they're just looking at the credit score, but not exactly the whole profile. So this is why when you hear, well, it's not always your credit score, it depends on your profile. Well, and then now you start looking at your profile. You may think it's your utilization. You may think it's, your credit card. Some people may think that having more credit cards will make you get higher limits. And sometimes it's not that case. Sometimes it's your profile that you need to work on currently to get you to those high limits. So I hope that makes sense. Just let me know down in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Thanks for the information. Wow, I didn't know about this. Just let me know. I love to hear you guys' feedback.
Hi everyone, it's DesignerSoapbox. I just wanted to make this video to guys let you know that I am having a 50% off sale for 72 hours. Yes, a 50% off sale on the 24-hour express inquiry removal guide and also the late payment removal guide. So just head down to the description or to the pinned comments and click the link and get your 50% off. Remember, this inquiry removal will help you remove hard inquiries from your credit report within 24 hours. And then the late payment guide will help you remove your late payments very fast, super fast actually. If you're tired of disputing your late payments, waiting 30 to 45 days, this is a quicker method of getting these late payments removed. So if you guys enjoyed a lot of my content, I talk about this in my videos. However, I have this in an ebook. I'm doing 50% off for you guys. If you missed the 60% off sale, I'm doing one for 50% off. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks for supporting, and make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Follow me on Instagram, guys. I see you guys. I love the support. And make sure you guys check out the website for those ebooks. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.